Nearly 3 years ago, this project began. It was the summer of 2022, and I was tired of the constant struggle to find clothes that aligned with the way I wanted to dress. Whether it was the fabric, color, or fit, the clothes available on the market were always off in one way or another. This all changed when my roommate's grandma gifted us her old sewing machine. Spurred on by my own frustration with the clothes available to me, I decided to create my own. Using whatever cheap patterns and fabric I could find at Joann's, I started sewing. I continued doing this until I ran into my next struggle, a lack of patterns that aligned with my style. I decided to dive in and try my hand at pattern drafting. My early attempts were borderline unwearable. I made pants I couldn't walk in and jackets that exploded as soon as they were washed. With time, my patterning and construction skills improved, and my concepts were more refined with each iteration. Fast forward to fall semester of 2024. I put my cumulative experience to the test. I designed, sampled, and produced a fully bespoke 3-piece capsule wardrobe for myself. This work pushed me to try new things and widen my skill set. Overall, the project was a personal success. The result finally gave me the feeling I had been looking for years prior. With a newfound confidence in my abilities, I began thinking about how my experience with making my own clothing could translate and expand. I was interested in not only making quality clothes, but also giving others the experience and satisfaction of having a unique piece made just for them. With this in mind, I set out to refine my collection and expand my practice by developing and testing a made-to-order process. The video you are about to watch details my trial run of the process with Nathan. The first phase of the process is the consultation. Over the course of this 1-hour meeting, I meet with Nathan to kick off the project. We start with a brief conversation about Nathan's personal style, his likes and dislikes, and his initial ideas for the project. By utilizing these considerations throughout the process, the end result holds a much greater personal meaning for myself and Nathan. Following our conversation, I provide Nathan with my recommendations regarding the silhouette, fabric, color, and finishing of his project. After some back and forth discussion, we finalize each detail, and a digital render is created to help visualize the final product. To complete the first phase of the process, Nathan tries on a fit sample, and I take notes on any alterations that need to be made to his pattern. In addition to the sample fitting, Nathan was asked to bring in his favorite pants to cross-reference key measurements such as the waist and outseam to ensure an accurate fit. Following the consultation is the sampling phase. During sampling, I utilize the information gathered during the consultation to alter the pattern in Nathan's measurements. Making adjustments to key areas like the waist and outseam result in a truly custom fit, perfect for the individual. For Nathan's specific project, the waist was brought in, the inseam was shortened, and the rise was brought up. After altering the pattern, I create a low-fidelity sample of the pants for test fitting. I construct a fit sample specific to each unique project. By doing so, I allow Nathan to get a better idea of how the final garment will look and feel when worn, giving them time to identify any fit changes before moving forward. Testing this process using traditional methods, I've identified an area where modern technology could be leveraged to speed up the process for the wearer while giving myself time to emphasize the design and production stages of the process. Future iterations of the process would utilize digital pattern making tools like Clo3D to make adjustments to a pattern accurately and rapidly, saving me hours of work without sacrificing care for the end product. Phase 3, the fitting, marks the halfway point of the process. This is the first time Nathan gets to try on his very own pair of made-to-order pants. As mentioned during the sampling phase, this quick in-person meeting provides Nathan with the opportunity to try on the sample and confirm that the pattern alterations meet his expectations. During Nathan's fitting, everything went as expected. However, after seeing the sample on body, we realized that the overall silhouette would align better with his style if we added an additional inch of length to the outseam. Before moving on to the next phase, I altered Nathan's pattern utilizing the feedback gathered during the fitting. Production is the longest and most care-intensive phase of the process. While the details are finalized and the pattern has been perfected, the work is just beginning. What you see in this section of video compresses nearly 8 hours of painstaking hands-on work into just 3 minutes. Each garment is made with the utmost attention to detail, ensuring each stitch is executed to the best of my ability. Single needle flat-filled seams, heavy-duty top stitching, and reinforcement details are standard regardless of the project. A personal goal of mine throughout the production phase is to make sure that the inside of the garment is as clean as the outside. No raw edges here. It's important to slow down, making sure the care put into the final product mirrors the time, effort, and care taken by Nathan and myself up to this point. As a finishing touch to the piece, a personalized tag is sewn into the garment to document who the pants were made by, who it was made for, when it was made, and who the current wearer is. Following production, Nathan and I meet one final time for the transfer phase. At this point, the process is complete. The pants change hands from me to Nathan. As a memento of the experience, each completed project comes with a care book. In this care book, you'll find documentation of the process, detailing each personalized element included throughout the project, alongside an owner's manual walking Nathan through both care instructions and conditions of ownership. While this marks the end of the made-to-order process, it is merely the beginning of the overall experience. The pants will wear and change, reflecting Nathan's own experience for years to come.